little bit choppier down this end with the wind coming from behind. It's got more time to build up the waves, but very nice, very nice. So this is really the other end of the lake, and I've got the old boathouse there. And from memory, because I have kayaked this before many years ago on a hired kayak from the campsite, and I think there's a little sort of weir or a dam just up here, if I remember right. Go and have a look. Looks like this is where the water flows out of the lake. Won't get through there. But yeah, stunning scenery. Around mountains. Alright, let's go check out this boathouse. We'll go back round the other side of the lake. I don't think there's any boats in there now. Boathouses. There is actually a boat in that one. Doesn't look like it's moved a long time. So this is the view from my tent. Have a fire in there in a bit. It's about 5 o'clock now. Once I've got the fire lit, I'll do some tea. I'm just going to have some hot dogs tonight, sausages and buns. Simple stuff. Yeah, the outside's filling up now. And it goes way past there. It's pretty big. That's one of the, I can't remember the name of the hill now, but it's one of the hills on the southern ridge up to Snowdon. So from this hill you'd then go on to Clwyth, and then on up to Snowdon, up the Watkins path. And that's the crag I was telling you about with the climbing routes on. All stuff I've done as a younger man. But I like to take things a bit easier nowadays. Now it's got the fire lit. Gonna let that build up a bit and get some hot ashes, and then we'll cook some sausages and just enjoy the view. Well, that's tea over with. Hot dogs, very nice too. Might have a bit of chocolate or something in a bit. So tomorrow I'm going to practice some skills, because it's dawned on me I've never even put my PFD on and just gone out my depth to see if it keeps me afloat. It should do, it's rated for somebody my size, but never tried it, not in anger. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Going to practice some drills getting back into the boat. Just going from memory, videos that I've watched on YouTube. Morning campers. That was a nice night last night, and I just chilled out and fell asleep in front of the fire. So I was up about 7 this morning, and lovely, nice, warm day. So gonna have some breakfast, have a drink. I've actually walked up to the kiosk and bought a coffee. £3 for a cappuccino from a machine that you have to use yourself. Yeah, you'd think you'd get it made for that, wouldn't you, for £3? But anyway, we're going to have that, maybe a cup of tea as well on a camping stove, and just chill out in the morning sun for a bit, and then we're going to get the kayak out and go back on the lake. Okay, so I've got to this little beach, out the way of the crowds and out the wind. It's pretty sheltered here, which is nice. So I think I ought to see if my PFD actually keeps me afloat, because I've never actually tried it. That's cold. Well, it does. It's cold, really cold. Okay, just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm going to start doing some self-rescue stuff of a very tame fashion. It does not constitute advice, training, how-to, nothing like that. This is me learning on my own, practicing. So do not copy what I do. Do your own thing. This is me having watched some YouTube stuff, and I'm going to have a go. So I think what I'm going to do, that rock there, I'm going to tie the front of my boat on a cord, which I have like a line that I take with me kayaking with a carabiner on each end, so that I can tie the boat up if I need to. I could do a tow if I need to, whatever. But because it's windy, I'm out there trying to get back in my kayak. What I don't want to do is me and my kayak get blown down the lake. So I'm going to tether the boat to that. The cord is probably 10 meters long, so there's plenty of line to get out into some deeper water. Now, having been trained in mountaineering and river crossings, cord, rope in water can be an extremely dangerous thing, because you can get tangled up in it, obviously. So therefore, I will not be doing a capsize for real. I will be next to the boat and try to get back into the boat. I am on my own. I've got nobody with me. The nearest people are 200 meters away. So, going to be very safe and just practice trying to get back into the boat to start with. And then another day, maybe when I'm with somebody else, we can practice doing some capsizing. Okay, so first thing I want to try is pretend I've come out of my boat, paddles on a paddle leash. I want to see if I can swim up onto the back and get back in the boat that way. Now I could use my paddle float to help me with this, to keep the boat more stable, I suppose. I'm in. I'm back in the water. Paddle float, holding on to the boat. Paddle. Never ever done this before, so all new. Tie it off. I think you're supposed to. Those clips around as well, maybe. Okay. Inflate. I think actually I should have a leg. Maybe. Or is it the other leg? I don't know. I do like it. arrived. That actually, well, that gives an immense amount of stability. So now I can see in a real life situation this paddle leash being a problem and getting in the way. So I'm going to unclip it. Now from here I can get up on the back, I suppose, or there's the other way where you go. Some people go in head facing that way, I think. I'm going to find that quite difficult. So I'm going to try doing it this way. Because I've got reason. No. So how you get this through? I'm on the deck. Okay, so if I lean slightly that way, as I shuffle in. No, other way. Yeah. I'm in. Retrieve paddle. Perhaps clip it back, just in case, so I don't lose it. Deflate. Get all the air out. Stow it away. I'm good. Ready to go again. If I'd sprayed it, obviously put that back on. Now, I think I'm going to try it again, but with water in the boat that I have to get out first, because in a real capsize, chances are there'd be water in the boat. You guys are going for a swim. Okay, there's still something there. Right. Do that. That'll stop my boat floating away. Get the tail float on. need to tighten up this buoyancy aid because it's riding up. That's better. Failed miserably. Let's try it other way actually. So the other way is you, let me think, I think you start with get the water out. trying to film for you guys as well. Oh God. Okay, I'm on the boat. It's very tippy. Very tippy. Water in it, that's right. A lot of water. I need to lean onto the float. Boat's full of water. Lean onto the side of the float. I'm in, and we've sunk the boat. Nearly. Yeah. Let me see if I can pump it out. Can I pump it out? Or is it too late? So that took a lot of pumping out. So stow the pump. That's a lot harder than it looks when you watch a video. Definitely need more practice. But I did manage to get back in the boat twice, and I had more success getting up onto the back of the boat to do it. Now, if the back of the boat had a lot of stuff in it, or like when we went up to Scotland and I had the wood burning stove on the back, that would make that technique pretty much impossible, or you have to dump the stove. So yeah, definitely need some more practice at this before going out in rougher conditions, and well, need more practice no matter what, because you never know when you're going to capsize, do you? So well, cracking afternoon now. I'm just going to enjoy the sun. Looking in the camera, I've had quite a bit of sun already, and I've put cream on. So I had some bacon for lunch, drying all my kit out. Lovely. It's probably I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock, and it's red hot, although the wind is actually quite cooling. So what a morning. The lake is like glass. Have a few drinks and get out there. So I've got to go home today, but before I do, I'm going to have one last paddle around the lake. It's about, I don't know, 10:30. So, quick paddle around the lake. Call it an hour. 11:30, pack up. 12:30. Hopefully I'll get home for about 3. And yeah, I've got work to do. Want to get back, got to sort tools out for a job tomorrow. Horrible job as well, big job, gonna last a week. So I really don't want to go, but unfortunately I can't afford to retire. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, you like this sort of thing, please do. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.